part 6 of our conversation with legendary guitarist, singer, formerly of Grand Funk, Mark Farner. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music. Grand Funk had huge albums in the 70s, like Closer to Home from 1970, which featured the title tune along with I'm Your Captain. E Pluribus Funk were an American band which featured the title song, All the Girls in the World Beware. And there were hits like Locomotion, Some Kind of Wonderful, and Bad Time. Here's Mark Farner.
There's so many great albums, too, of Grand Funks that are celebrating 50 years this year. I just asked Ian Anderson this about Aquilon. I says, what was it about that time? And I'll tell you what he said. He said, well, we knew what was behind us. We knew what was, and we knew what was in front of us. There was a lot of competition back then. A lot of great albums. Zeppelin 4, 2 Yes albums. You guys had 2. Tapestry. It never stops. But
yeah,
what was it about? I mean, what did it feel like for you in 71? You guys were on top of the world.
Well, it was the influence that the people had on our radio stations because it was prior to the deregulation of the FCC.
Yeah.
That was part of the community that we had. And that community, as you know, brother, just the echoes of that from still has power in our youth today because they're so intrigued by it. They gravitate to it because it was calling out. There was some real honesty there, and it wasn't provoked by trying to be Johnny Badass or, how many times can you say fuck in a song or goddamn this or that. I mean, it's shock value. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-whoop-de, so you can say words. What we need is that community back and the voice of the people saying to the jocks, yes, I love that song. Can you play Bad Time by Grand Funk? That's how it got to be played more than any other song in 1975, John. It's because people were calling in and requesting it. And thank you, all of you people that love Bad Time and called in, because I got a BMI award, broadcast music industry, for it being played more than the one that went to number 1. Mine was like number 3, Bad Time, but it got played more than the one that went to number 1, and I'm proud of that. But
it's interesting. Yeah, some of the songs that were big back then, and you look at them now and you're going, oh, wait a minute. They're not as big now as they were before. You guys, all your tunes are doing incredibly well.
Yes, thank God. But when we had a voice in it, when the jocks were local and they were part of what held the community together, even in northern Michigan, where I am now, there are several stations that are holding the people together up here, because they're not corporate conglomerate owned stations. They are independent, and they speak with a patriotic voice and sense of responsibility. And that's what's missing in Lamestream. All there is ego, 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 ego. Forget about it.
We'll have more from Mark Farner coming up next week. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. Buy a t-shirt, help support the channel. If you want to make a donation, there's a link at the very top in the description of this video. I'm John Beaudin. Take care of yourself.